Good morning. Good morning. Boom. Yeah, what it is. Yeah. Yeah, what it is, what it be like, what is happening. Yeah, Dynamic DC is in the hizzy. Yeah, kick back like a fat rat, old school style. Having a good time playing all the best old school bumper music your mama told you not to dance to. Yeah, now what I want you to do before we get started, we're going to tell you early. Reach over and pinch a girl on the butt, pinch a guy on the butt and say, psst, psst. No, I don't want you for that. Dynamic Dave's on the air. Wake up. Let's listen. Yeah, so y'all had bad thoughts in your mind, didn't you? See? Did your mama even teach you anything, huh? What was up with that, huh? Welcome to the Weekly Sports Magazine. We're here every Saturday morning, 8 to 10 a.m. We talk sports. That's right, we talk all kinds of sports. Yeah, not just Razorbacks. Sorry, Hawk fans, but we do a national show here. 855-525-5683 is the number. That's how you get in touch with yours truly. Be sure to go out to the weeklysportsmagazine.com. I am out there. I should be showing up. I'm going to do an update in the break or sometime at the bottom of the hour. And you'll be able to go out and get my sports blog as well. I'm going to start, I've been writing a sports blog for some time now. I've only written 3. I'm not consistent. I'm trying to get more consistent. It's just that I do so much. I'm busy, but I'm trying to. People say that know me say, yeah, no, dude, yeah. But I am writing a sports blog, and you need to go out and check it out because today it's going to be the sports blog that I wrote last week is going to be the subject of the 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour. So make sure you stay tuned for that. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So I want to make sure that I point you to that. But, one thing I forgot to do, and I'm sorry, I was off last week. Well, I wasn't off. I was actually doing a grant workshop. And I want to thank the people at the Antioch Full Gospel Baptist Church for allowing me, and of course, JC Love, Jenny Love, and the people who were over the Donna Grady Career Arkansas Gospel Announcers Guild celebration for allowing me to do that seminar. We may be doing it every year, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to be doing more of them. So I was out last week, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try to be here more often. Although I do have other grad seminars coming up later in the month or next month, and we'll give you more information about that as well. And we've got a great comedy show that's coming up in September, the Thursday before September. I'll be telling you all about that. Next week, you'll be hearing spots. I want you to go out and buy tickets and all that other stuff. But before I get into all of that, I usually tell people, I usually give my shout outs and all those things. So let's do that right now. What's up, Atlanta? Where you be at? Want to shout out to my folks in Nowlands. Got to get down there and give me a little gumbo, a little crawfish etouffee. Let's just say, let's say, le bon ton brûlé. I think I said that right. I'm having fun today. I'm glad to be back. Oh, West Coast, what's up? West Coast, West Coast. Los Angeles, San Francisco. I want to holler at you, folks. And of course, East Coast. What's up, Philly? What's up? Shout out, they forgot about you. And of course, holler at the folks right here in Central Arkansas. And can't forget about Nashville, my favorite city in the United States of this America, and the big M town as well. So that's all done. Yes, I have too much fun on the show. I really do. I really enjoy coming in and talking sports on Saturday. Now, if you hear me, if you listen to Jordan during the week, I'm a totally different person during the week. A friend of mine told me that, man, you morphed into Black Panther Dave during the week. You got a problem with that, bro? Huh? You got a problem with that? But no, Saturdays I like to talk sports and keep it light and have fun. But today we are going to have a very, very interesting show. I'll tell you who's going to be coming up. We missed Tim Swift yesterday. By now, we pre-record Tim Swift and Greg Pogue. We're not going to have Tim today. Typically, we will have Larry Ridley. No Larry Ridley today. And people say, well, what the hell you got on your show then? Well, I'll tell you. I'm sorry. All right. But we do have a great poll. He'll be up about 8:20, 8:25, somewhere in there. We'll talk a little bit about the upcoming football season, so on and so forth. And at 9 o'clock, the entire hour, we're going to have Professor Emmett Gill. I don't know why I can remember his name. That's an old senior moment right there. But we'll have him this morning at 9 o'clock. And the entire 9 o'clock hour is going to be dedicated to the what responsibility the Black athlete has to his community and his or her community, because now there are more female Black athletes in WNBA who are making money. So, and a lot of these guys do a lot of things in the community, but there needs to be more, and their voices need to be heard on social issues as well. We'll talk about that. We're going to get in depth about it. You can tweet your questions at weeklysportsmag, or you can go out to Facebook and hit me up and send me some questions as well. Send it to my page, David W. Coleman, or the Weekly Sports Magazine.com. And if you do that and you have a good question, the best question, I'm going to give out a Coleman's Dynamic gift box. Give you a little incentive. Okay? So you can check that out. It ought to be a fun show. There have been a lot of things going on in sports this week. We'll talk about that coming up here in just a moment after the break. And we've got some great bumper music for you. As I've always told you that I have the best bumper music in the universe. I play the best. I don't care what anyone else says. I play the best bumper music in the universe. We're going to do some of it today. And we started off originally doing bumper music, and we would alternate play different people. And then we morphed into this thing, I think, when Maurice White passed. We played all Earth, Wind, and Fire. People liked it. So we stuck with that, and we're going to continue today. I've got some good stuff coming up for you here in just a moment. You stick and stay, don't go away. We've got some headlines as well in sports. You're listening to the Weekly Sports Magazine on the fabulous JordanRadio.com. fans, what? You haven't tried Culver's Dynamic Rub? It's great for meats, veggies, and snacks. Let your fingers do the walking and log on to riprub.com. That's RIBB.com. Then let your mouth do the talking about great recipes and gift ideas. Then you too can bake it, grill it, smoke it. Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Ken Martin, Senior Pastor at Great Archie Baptist Church, and I listen to the weekly sports page with the dynamic David Coleman.
Hi, I'm Hansel Harris from Hansel'sCookingDigging.com. I want to personally invite you to visit my website to change your diet to change your life. There's an old saying that we are what we eat, and if you're suffering from various maladies, a slight change in your diet may be just what the doctor ordered. At Hansel'sCookingDigging.com, we can set up consultations to get you going in the right direction. Let me design a meal plan specifically with you in mind. Get insight on alternative recipes that are easy to prepare and taste great. Learn to read food labels to know what you're really eating. Remember, that's Hansel's, COOKNDEGN.com for more information, or just call me at 310-849-9778. That's Hansel'sCookingDigging.com.
Did you miss Dr. Ernest Gill from UT San Antonio? You're making $455 million off. You have to how you come up with this $5,000 non-California and $8 million. Get better than $5,000. The majority of these teams were white men and white males. Would this be happening? How they know? Because their families were not happy. We're letting our kids get happy. Join me Saturday mornings at 9. This is Sports Medicine. I'm Jordan F. Brother, be with you. Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. I think so that they will find a way. I just love the smile in the sun. If I can happen to myself, and life's no fun. I gotta be with you. Yeah, come on, Bootsy. That's right. If you hadn't figured it out by now, our weekly guest this week is Bootsy Rubber Gang. Did I say gang? I meant band. I'm having fun up in there. Say Bootsy. Bootsy. Everybody say Bootsy. They're coming to have a great time in Bootsy Rubber Band. They'll be with us all morning long, kicking back like a fat rat, old school style. If you don't mind, let's get a little bit more of that. All right, Boosie. All right, Boosie. All right. All right, Boosie, take a break down. Y'all partying up there. Y'all partying too much. Okay. Boosie. 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 Hey, Boosie. Go drink some coffee. Okay. The mothership is calling. All right, we're having a good time up here. It's the weekly sports magazine, and yeah, we act crazy and stuff. So I'm trying to actually, I really hate that new browser by Microsoft. I don't really use it. Every time I use it, it's a piece of junk. Anyway, all right. So let's talk a little sports this morning. If you hadn't heard by now, Tom Brady has decided to forego any more challenges as it relates to Deflategate. From what I understand, he's going to end up saving himself about $2 million, like he needs it, of course. But he will have to sit out the first 4 games of this season. A lot of people were the whole thing about this. I think most people would agree Tom Brady has cheated. Okay, he cheated. I know a lot of Patriots fans don't like to hear that. I understand that, but he cheated. All right, let me just say that again. He cheated. All right, he got busted. Now, and if you want to rehash it, you can 855-525-5683. But the bottom line is, if you've ever been around football, if you've ever watched football, if you ever touched the football on a regular basis, you know when that football is deflated. And Tom Brady knew it. He got busted. He went through all of this dance and pony show over the last year and a half, and it's come back to the fact that he's going to have to sit out 4 games. Now, the bottom line was that this was more of a NFL Players Association gambit. I understand that they're going to file and go to the Supreme Court, or at least attempt to have a Supreme Court to hear it. But at the end of the day, the NFL Players Association can only be upset with themselves simply because they bargained this. They were so ready to get a deal that they bargained this. I'm going to be honest with you. The NFL Players Association is probably the most gutless union there is out there, as far as I'm concerned. That's just me saying it. So you're mad at Goodell because I was going to say Gazelle. Okay, you're mad at Goodell because he exercised some powers that you bargained for in the CBA, and now you don't want him to have them. You need to think about that with this next CBA coming up. And I don't know when it is, but it's not relevant at this point. But don't be so quick to knuckle under. If nothing else, you need to start paying attention more to what's going on a day-by-day basis. Also, some of the NFL players were tweeting last week when you were hearing some of the huge and ridiculous contracts that we're getting, that the NBA players, just bench players, were getting last week. And I say to that, what you should be doing is concerned about your own CBA. Because if you're not getting paid, then that's your problem. And that was, again, bargained in the CBA. How is it that you take the most punishment? You are in the league that makes the most money. Your league prints money, yet you have the worst contracts of any professional league. That may be hockey is pretty bad. Well, worse. I shouldn't say any of them are bad because all of them make these guys millionaires. But at the end of the day, you can't be complaining because, again, that's something else that you bargained in the CBA. So don't forget about that with this next CBA coming up. I imagine America probably could do without football if they really, really had to. The British Open is going on right now. Just looking at the scoreboard, and this will be updated periodically throughout the morning. Phil Mickelson is right now, he's 10 under. I don't know if he's teed off as of yet today because he was in the clubhouse in the lead. He shot a 63 on Thursday. So congratulations to him. Henrik Stenson, Keegan Bradley, and Soren Nelson, and Zach Johnson. That's your top 5. I think they all are still waiting to tee off sometime today. It'll probably be this morning. Speaking of contracts, Von Miller finally gets signed by the Denver Broncos, and he is getting a $70 million signing bonus. Now, typically, and if you want to know the specifics of the deal, you can go out and look at that. But here's the one thing you need to listen to or hear when it comes to NFL contracts. What's the signing bonus? He's getting a 6-year, $114 million deal, and he's getting a $70 million signing bonus. That's only second behind Andrew Luck. And of the top five, they are all quarterbacks except him. So he's certainly getting it. He's certainly worth it. In the 3 playoff games, he had 5 sacks, and he was simply a beast in the Super Bowl. This was certainly playing out. And there was at one point last week where he said that the deal that they were offering, he wasn't going to take it. Now, again, the $114 million over 6 years, if he goes through that entire contract, he'll get $114 million. But the $70 million in NFL contracts, or the guaranteed money, is what players want up front. And that's what he's getting, $70 million. The NFL contracts are a lot better than what they used to be. There are some other free agents. Oh, by the way, the Ravens signed their kicker to a 4-year deal. They liked him a lot. There are some, let's see, Raiders offer Emerson a $38 million deal. So that's just some news of what's going on in the NFL since the players, I guess the free agent deal came to play. There are other 4 players that didn't sign one that got 1-year franchise tag tenders. One of the things I want to say about, and I'm going to take a break here in just a moment, I'm running late. Tell you what, let's go ahead and take a break here. When we come back, we're going to go up to Nashville, Tennessee, and talk to Greg Poe. We got a lot of headlines that's sports related, but no games. But we'll talk about that. By the way, the NBA is looking at new rules for the hack. Look, here's the thing: teach a guy how to hit a free throw. I'm so sick of that stuff. It's, I just am. Anyway. All right, we'll be back here in just a moment. You're listening to the Weekly Sports Magazine on JoyNetRadio.com.
How about just $10? Hi, my name is David W. Coleman, and in conjunction with My Father's Family Affair, we launched the 110 1K Scholarship Campaign. We need 100 people to donate $10 to assist the young father with college tuition. Just $10. Go to fathersfamilyaffair.com now to make a tax-deductible donation. Your small tax-deductible gift of $10 can make the difference in a young father furthering his education as opposed to a minimum wage job. Your $10 can make the difference in a young father dropping out or completing his degree for him and his family. Please give to the 110 to 1K Scholarship Campaign today. It's just $10. Make that tax-deductible donation at fathersfamilyaffair.com right now. Dynamic Dave from JoyNetRadio.com. I'm inviting all small businesses to contact me at 855-525-5683 and let JoyNet Radio set up an advertising package specifically designed with your business in mind. This is a great opportunity for small businesses to get your products on the air. You want to get the word out about a new business? JoyNet Radio is for you. You want to advertise your event or social gathering? JoyNet Radio is for you. You reach or teach, do it right here on JoyNetRadio.com. Call me, Dynamic Dave, at 855-525-5683, or go to JoyNetRadio.com and review our great lineup of shows. Let's help each other and let's get your products in the hands of consumers across the country. Call me, Dynamic Dave, at JoyNetRadio.com at 855-525-5683. I'll talk to you soon. David W. Coleman here from Coleman's Dynamic Grip Rub and Haircut. Go to GripRub.com. That's RIDDRUBB.com right now. And stock up on the best dry marinade for baking, grilling, and smoking your favorite meats. 3 great flavors: hot, spicy, original, and torture. Run to make cookout and you'll shout, baking, grilling, shaking. Oh yeah! Only one place to get Coleman's Dynamic products. That's GripRub.com. Easy to order, and I'll ship directly for the friends and family anywhere in the United States. While on the site, be sure to check out other great items, especially the rib nuts. Who the fuck is peanuts, salt, and a barbecue marinade? That's just
crazy good. Get them at riprub.com right now, along with other great recipes. That's riprub.com. If you don't like my rib rub or rib nuts, I'll give you money back. Do it today. That's Copeland Dynamic Product at riprub.com. The Holy Ghost. Had a great time. Appreciate everybody coming out to the Antioch Full Gospel Baptist Church for my grants and fellow assistants seminar. You'll be hearing more about Conway and Roanoke and Pine Bluff here in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's travel on up to Nashville, Tennessee. I talk about everybody, Greg Cole. Hey, Greg, how's it going this morning? What's up, man? Doing all right. Well, hey, I tell you what, it's been a good summer, but football season is right around the corner. You know, and I've been obviously I keep over the Titans a lot. And I want to talk a little bit about Dorial Green Banner. I saw a post of his about him talking about he feels like he is going to be or is the number one receiver for the Titans. And of course, he came out of high school with big hopes and, of course, the failures at Missouri. Has he matured enough, and is he physically ready to take over that position?
Well, physically, that's a cheap attribute. I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he's like Calvin Johnson like. I mean, big, strong, fast, got good hands. I mean, physically, he's there. He was there. I mean, he was there last year. It's a rookie coach. So he started down the three and got in trouble. Didn't get that play in Oklahoma, sort of failed. I mean, in the second round to the Titans. Another year of work with Mario. Yeah, I think he can take that next step. I think if there is a concern of a position group with this team, certainly offensively, the wide receiver group, Kendall, Rod, nice possession receiver, but not much more than that. Justin Hunter, a former second rounder out of the University of Tennessee, the plus so far. Harry is a good player. Yeah. Along with the two, bring in Mathis and another veteran. So, yeah, I think it's really open. Step up and be big time playmakers that they want to be, but it's still a growth thing. His issues is not necessarily maturity, maturity and make being able to consistently run and make fun.
When you look at the pundits and listen to the pundits, a lot of them think that Jacksonville is on the come in that division. It's about time as well. They got enough people with this, that, and the other. What are people saying in Tennessee about the Titans? And overall, Greg, could you kind of handicap what your thoughts potentially could be for the AFC South this season?
Well, for the Titans,